I actually haven't even seen like any trailers for it. I don't know if
I think I saw one, but I don't remember what's in it.
all I know is that they swim a lot. I heard.
Yeah. And that we have like 4 more sequels to get through after that one.
Oh my god, yeah. There's like, yeah, because that's the movie. And like the first Avatar movie, like when I saw it, I like felt. I mean, it doesn't really feel like there needs to be a sequel. It kind of just feels
Yeah.
like a self-contained movie. So
I watched the original twice. The second time I fell asleep halfway through.
I've only seen it once, and that was a very long time ago. I don't remember much
Yeah.
of it. I know Sigourney Weaver's in it. There's like aliens with blue skin. I remember it being nice to look at, but I don't really.
Yeah.
And the plot is basically just dances with wolves in space. But anyway,
Basically.
but that's getting off topic. I can't wait to see Avatars 2 through 7 or whatever the fuck.
Ugh.
I did notice that had a really long run time on it. I think that was like
Really?
I think Way of Water's like a 3-hour movie or something, but I don't know.
I don't think I'll be watching that one in theaters.
Yeah, he's one of the. I'd say he's probably the best Felix Leiter, actually.
I think I'd agree with that,
At the
yeah.
very least, they like gave his character more to do, and
He has a not necessarily a character arc, but he's important to the plot of several movies.
because most of the other movies Felix is in, he's just kind of he's like barely there, like really. I
Yeah,
mean,
he basically shows up to give James Bond something from the CIA and then disappear.
like really, his only competition would be Jack Lord from Doctor No, but yeah. Usually Felix Leiter's a non-entity in those movies, but yeah. Oh fuck, there's a phone going off upstairs. But anyway. Oh my god, and that just reminded me of I don't know if you ever watched it, but there was this one of those movies like but written by an AI videos. It was like a horror movie but written
Oh
by
yeah.
an AI. And it was like a Saw parody. Might have to show this to you.
I think I know the one you're talking about, maybe.
Like Mr. Puzzles wants you to be less alive. He's like Mr. Puzzles, basically. But getting back to we were talking about, okay. Oh god, I'm making too many goddamn Star Wars references in this, aren't I?
I mean, speaking of Andy Serkis and Star Wars, he plays a character in the Andor series that's actually really good.
Okay.
He's had his Star Wars redemption.
Wait, are you saying Supreme Leader Snoke wasn't a good character?
Yes.
I find that a little hard to believe. We spoke so praisingly of his character in Last Jedi. But yeah, it's a scene of Bruce and Alfred in a hospital. Bruce is acting really emo. Alfred's like reassuring him. He says that Thomas Wayne was a good man, basically. Again, it's Alfred trying to be supportive of Bruce, you know. It's always nice to see. It doesn't go on as long like tangents in this.
Cat, no.
Because like Michael Caine, he tended to go on like tangents.
Hold on a second. Hold on.
Oh no,
Pixie move. She sat on the mute button. Hold on.
Oh Jesus Christ.
Okay, I can hear you again.
Oh, okay. Where was I? Also, another thing I did is I decided to rewatch some of the other depictions of the Riddler
Oh yeah,
for comparison, including yes,
yeah.
Batman Forever. Well, okay, it'd be more accurate to say I watched parts of Batman Forever because it is a terrible movie. It is a terrible movie. Really, I only really watched the stuff with Jim Carrey, and he's basically playing Jim Carrey dressed as the Riddler. I mean, just like Ace Ventura or The Mask dressed as the Riddler. That's what you get in his depiction of the Riddler. And I did watch an episode of the Batman animated series that had the Riddler in it.
Yeah, I didn't mention that at all, but still, I think again the animated series still has my favorite depiction of this character.
I don't really remember much of him, but the episode I watched, it was the one where he's like pretending that he is reformed.
I don't think I remember that one.
You don't remember that one? And then Batman doesn't buy it. And then there's like the end where he's like shouting, somebody tell me how he did it. I have to know. It's just kind of over the top. So that probably wasn't the best, like,
I think the one I
get...
remember is he made like a labyrinth that Batman had to go through, and I liked that one. There was also, I don't remember which episode this one was, but there was like an origin episode that starts off with Enigma.
It's just been too goddamn long since I watched that show, so I couldn't really tell you what he's usually like. Although I forgot he was played by, what's his name? Like John Glover, or what's, fuck. I'm forgetting his name. Shit.
Yeah, John Glover.
Yes, yeah. So that was kind of interesting. After rewatching Gremlins 2 not that long ago, because he's in that movie. My favorite depiction of the Riddler is probably Frank Gorshin from the Adam West Show. Even though he does kind of just feel like the Joker 2.0, but that's generally just what I imagine the Riddler is like. It's just this really over the top, like, just, ooh, I got a puzzle for Batman, wahaha, just like, or whatever. But I guess if I had to compare this one, if I was being objective, Jim Carrey, as much as I love Jim Carrey, that's not a definitive depiction of the Riddler.
No.
I love Jim Carrey. Batman Forever was not his finest hour. There are a few. I will fully admit, though, there are some parts with him that I think are kind of funny. Surf's up, big kahuna.
So I guess another
and I don't really know if I can compare the Batman animated series Riddler, because it's just been
they're very different.
It's been too goddamn long since I've seen it, but from what I saw, yeah, he's very different from this version. So
I guess the only other Riddler depiction that I really have any memory of is from the Telltale games, where he's like an old man and he dies very quickly. But he's also like a mass murderer in that one, but he's a bit more goofy than in this movie.
I mean, the Joker is technically a mass murderer, but he's always really goofy, so... I mean, you look at like the 1989 Batman with Jack Nicholson. He's like murdering people with like the laughing gas and stuff, but he's so ridiculous that Actually, no. Now that I think about it, Ben Affleck might be a better... Even though I think that the movies he was in were worse, I think he might be a better Batman than Val Kilmer, now that I think about it. Because he at least does more in his movies. I'm saying that I don't like Batman v Superman at all. I think that movie's fucking terrible.
Yeah, no, it's garbage.
Yeah, Conroy I'd probably put third, and so first would be Bale, second would be Keaton, third would be Conroy, then Pattinson. I'm trying to figure out where to put Ben Affleck. That's the thing. I don't know where to put him. Because I didn't think his performance was bad, but just the movie surrounding him was terrible. So it's hard.
I would probably put him underneath Pattinson, I would think.
Val Kilmer is so forgettable. That's the thing.
Yeah.
Like he's whenever people talk about like Batman actors, nobody brings up Val Kilmer.
I think the only reason people bring up George Clooney is because of the Bat credit card.
Yeah, people only bring up George Clooney because he sucked as Batman. He was a really bad Batman. He's like, when you aren't even able to deliver the line, "Hi, Freeze, I'm Batman," and sound convincing, he's literally saying, "I'm Batman," and he doesn't sound like he means it. We both definitely have George Clooney last. I mean, that's not even a contest, is it? Okay. Yeah. Okay. But yeah, I'm trying. I actually might put Ben Affleck above Val Kilmer now that I think about it. Except his Batman is so bad though, like, cause he's like killing people and shit. I don't know. Just, I guess at least I don't know. Because again, Val Kilmer is so forgettable. Like, he's an okay Bruce Wayne, but as Batman, he's just like whatever. I mean,
yeah.
So I actually might, I probably would put Ben Affleck above Val Kilmer. Even though, again, I do not like Batman v Superman at all. I think that don't like that movie. Justice League. It's more of an ensemble thing, so he's given less to do in that one.
Well, he's also given less to do because they're fighting actual gods and they just have him standing around. Batman does almost nothing in Justice League. Except get, like, beaten into the ground by Superman.
Does the extended cut change that at all?
I didn't make it all the way to the end. Not really, from what I saw.
Whatever. I haven't watched the extended version, so I'm not able to offer an opinion on that video.
I hope you're ready for our next podcast, which is a back-to-back double feature of Justice League and Justice League extended version.
God, we agreed not to do any more DCU stuff, man.
Followed swiftly by the original Suicide Squad movie.
Oh, God, that would be, yeah. And then on that podcast, I pretend to commit suicide on it, and we don't, and then that's it. We don't even review it. God damn.
Well, then the next question is, which is worse, Suicide Squad or Alien Origin?
Oh, God. Oh, God. That's a tough one. Oh, man. It's like when I was trying to figure out whether Alien Resurrection was worse than Alien Origin. Are you still there?
Yeah.
Okay, you kind of cut out there. God. Because they're bad for different reasons. That's the thing.
Yeah.
Like, Suicide Squad is bad for different reasons than Alien Origin. Alien Origin is like such a blank nothing of a movie.
It's 90 minutes of B footage.
But yeah, and then Suicide Squad is like just agonizing to sit through. Like, oh, God, fucking Suicide Squad.